In this video we're going to look at installing and playing Quake 3 on the Raspberry Pi. I've done this in two different methods. The first method is where you download 3 different files, installing them on your Windows machine, and by installing the Quake demo you're going to collect together a lot of the pack files, which is the game data files, and then transfer them onto the Raspberry Pi. The second method is one where I've done all that work for you and I'm just going to provide you with a .tgz file with everything you need in it, which you can then transfer onto your Pi and run Quake 3 from there. The first one is a little bit more long-winded and requires a Windows 7 PC, and the second method is a little bit quicker if you've just got the Pi. So the first thing you're going to need to do is to get a hold of 3 files that you need. So here's a link to the 3 files that you want, and you're also going to need a Windows machine where you can install the old Quake 3 software. So first of all, we have a look at the quake3.zip file, which is a file that contains the Quake 3 binaries that have been recompiled for the Raspberry Pi. So extract those to your desktop, and you can see they're named .arm, which means they're for the ARM chip on the Raspberry Pi. And then if you run the Quake 3 Arena demo executable, what that will do is it will install that software onto your Windows machine. And then from there what we can do is we can extract the pack files, which are basically the Quake 3 Arena game data. So we'll do that first one and then we'll come on to the second one. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to find the 2 installation directories that we've defined here, and then we're going to go through and we're going to extract those pack files and then copy them from the installation directories, and we're going to copy them into that Quake 3 folder that we put onto our desktop there. So the first path is C program files x86 Quake 3 Arena, and grab all those pack files there in the base Q3 directory. And the next one is in, so yeah, we're just going to put them into our base Q3 directory. There we go. And then we need to go to C Quake 3, Q3A demo. And again, we're going to go to the demo3q and grab that pack file there. And again, we'll go back to our Quake 3 folder and base Q3, and we'll copy and paste that last file there. What you should find is that once that's all been copied across, you should have 12 files in that directory. So open up WinSCP, and then we're going to do the way I normally do this, which is to transfer our files into our Raspberry Pi. And we're going to do that into the /var/temp directory. So just search go through here, /var/temp, and then on our desktop on the other side we're going to get our Quake 3 and just copy that whole directory across. It should be somewhere about 80 megs, about 79 megs, something like that. Okay, so we'll just edit this so you don't have to watch the whole copying process. So now we've transferred those files onto the Pi. Open up an SSH session to your Pi and check the directory in with pwd, and then we're going to make a directory called Quake 3, and then we'll change into that directory. Okay, so now what we need to do is move those files from our /var/temp directory. So sudo mv/var/temp Quake 3, and then star for all the files, space dot to put it into the current directory we're in, and then we can see all of our Quake files. The next thing we need to do is to change the permission on 3 of the files. So we're going to run sudo chmod. So we're going to run that against the start.sh file, which is our starting script, and then again we're going to run it against the ioq3ded.arm, and the last one, which is ioquake3.arm. Okay, and once they're done, we're simply just going to have to execute the start.sh script, so /start.sh, and that will start up the Quake 3 software. So we now go and look at our computer screen. So if you're using method 2, you've gone to my link and you've downloaded the files that I've pre-configured. So transfer these onto your Raspberry Pi, whatever method you want. I'm going to use WinSCP. Okay, so I've moved the files using WinSCP to my home/pi directory. I'm going to run the command sudo tar -zxvf on the Raspberry Pi file, and I'll let that go. It's going to take a bit of time, so just pause the video. Okay, so that's complete, and we'll now have this new directory. So I need to run chmod against that file, and that file. So we'll do sudo chmod 755 there, and then we'll do io that one and the last one. There we go. And then we run /start.sh, and that will start Quake 3. So let's have a look at our screen. Okay, so once we've run the start.sh script, we should get this, which is the ID, the game developer's logo, and then we should be able to go in and play Quake 3. If you've got no Quake 3 CD kicking around, I think you can type in the key there. Otherwise, just hit escape and we can go into single player mode. You'll note that there's no sound implemented at the moment, and there's also no no networking multiplayer implemented either. But you can still go in and have a look around. Hopefully some people will bring out some more games on this soon, or someone else will recompile the games for the ARM chip. If anything like me, this will hopefully bring back some nostalgic memories of a few years ago when we all played this. So yeah, have a look around, and I hope you enjoy playing Quake 3.